Welcome to Movie Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews to unboxings and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. In today's video, we'll be taking a trip to the only Netflix house in the world at the King of Prussia Mall in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. The first day it opened was November 12th, and they had a big event with celebrities there to celebrate. It honestly reminded me of the now defunct Disney Quest in downtown Disney, and I think it's a great way to get people back to the malls with interactive experiences. Also, stay tuned to the end of the walkthrough to see what I picked up. So you're checking out the outside of the Netflix house in the King of Prussia Mall in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. I love that they have all these paintings and stuff, so it'll, draw your attention. And as we walk up to it, we see a picture of, I think that's Big Mouth on the bottom, which I never really got into. We have Thing's hand and Wednesday and Eden's stained glass picture. We have this little red archway. And as we walk up a little bit further, there's also a painting and mural on the other side. Let's see what it has. Looks like Squid Game on the left side, which I still haven't seen, which is pretty crazy. One Piece animated version on the top. And I don't know what those robots are from. It might be the movie with Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown. And then another sign right there. When you're watching Netflix and the letter N zooms in, you can see those lights, and that's just a cool little detail that some people might have missed. What else? We have some screens that say Netflix House on the right. I love all the pop art there. We are going to walk over to Eddie Munson's guitar, which is just so cool. Great little photo op. Got the house right there. And it's packed. I'm so glad that it is packed. Again, I think it opened about a week ago. We got a little image of Frankenstein right there, which is fairly new as well. A Big Mouth cutout sign and a tiger. I'm not sure what the tiger is from with the crown. We've got a Squid Game costume over there. Thing. Wednesday, a cool little neon sign. It brings out like some 80s vibes and stuff. I love that. I love that. And I'm not sure what that was, but let's see what we're walking over here. Okay. All right. So in the back, they have things that you would have to pay. There's like a mini golf thing. There's a walkthrough experience, I think, with Wednesday. And then I know that there's an escape room that's themed to One Piece. So you can definitely spend your time and your money in there, which we didn't do any of it because we were a little bit tired and out of cash because this was after the convention. Okay. What's on this side? Just like a guest services booth, I think. Another one of those little robots. And this is the doll from Squid Game, which is really cool because I think she is like larger than life, like the spirit animatronic. And we're about to walk up the stairs. Now we've got these red stairs, which actually reminds me of the red stairs in Times Square, if you've been there. On the wall that was a K-pop Demon Hunters picture that my friend was telling me about. Again, another new IP, so it's cool that they're showing love to that. And what else? We've got the rest of the doll cut out on the left side. So cool, so creepy. And we get upstairs, and you're about to see another picture section, which I believe is Bridgerton. Got a couple things there, 3 setups. And we're going to go to our right. There's a virtual reality section, which I'm not sure what that's for. That looks pretty cool. And of course, we had to see the one and only Adam Sandler had his Happy Gilmore 2 hockey jersey right there. My friend actually really enjoyed it. I did not, but go check out my review. And then Hustle from Adam Sandler. So now we are walking up to the gift shop section, which is to the right of the virtual reality section. You can see they have this Netflix PHL Philly merchandise. And I think they might be building another Netflix house, but I'm not sure. Again, this is the only one currently. They have mugs that says "Are You's Still Watching" instead of "Are You Still Watching?" And it's got that sort of Philadelphia Eagles green. And again, this is the only place you can get that merch. We are about to see One Piece's, looks like a little ship. Some merch here. We've got a maroon hoodie, which was kind of cool. Short sleeve t-shirt, gray hoodie. and some, looks like some Legos, and I don't know if that's an umbrella or sword or what that was. What else do we have here? This is Bridgerton's section. So I actually did call my mom to see if she wanted anything, and I'm surprised she didn't. They had a couple cool t-shirts and even bags and stuff. I guess they really wanted to focus on, you know, 4, 5, or 6 different IPs. They didn't really, they didn't go too diverse for, you know, maybe movies here and there, but I understand. So they only have a limited amount of space. We've got the Hellfire Club, of course, from Stranger Things. Obviously, their most popular show. We had Eddie's Guitar, which I think is a BC Rich. I guess that's coming from the new season, that radio station t-shirt. We've got a t-shirt there with the logo. Another t-shirt there. Hellfire Club shirt, which you could, you know, always get from Spirit Halloween. That thing was all over the place. Got all the Hawkins gear, which is really cool. I like that patch. I was thinking about getting that for my my jean jacket. And we got some Funko Pops. And what else? We got 11, Will, Nancy, and Max. So past the gift shop is the cafe, and I really loved how this was designed as well. Again, with those LED signs, sort of giving like 80s or even 50s like diner vibes. And it's so cool when you read the menu. All the food was tailored to, again, like shows and stuff like that. So just a great way to tie it all in together, not just having random food and stuff like that. And this is what we need, guys. This is what we need to get to bring people back to the mall, to have these interactive, fun experiences. Because again, you're not just going to go to the mall and buy something when you could buy it on Amazon or online, but this will definitely get people to come to the mall and have experiences. And that is my bag that I'm going to show off at the end of the video. And we're walking up to the mall entrance. And what else do we have here? Elevator to go downstairs, stairs to the left. And we're gonna walk out real quick. Got the Netflix logo. This mall's massive, by the way. This mall's like 2 million square feet and absolutely insane, like 400 stores. And let's see what we got here. This little circle way and this big banner. Step in, fan out. Netflix house. So now on to the best part of the video, and that is the pickups. And as you can see here, I got a bag for an additional like 10 cents, and it has Netflix house right there at the bottom, which I thought was cool branding. So let's go first with my pickup I got from my mom, and let's show off the tag. So the tag also says Netflix house, and I don't think it has the price on there, but I believe this was, oh yeah, this was $29.99. Not too bad for a t-shirt, and one that, again, you can only get there. So showing it off real quick, we do have Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which is great because it just came out. So I'm glad that they got merch in the store. And then we have a picture of Jacob Elordi on the front. And let me read what it says on the bottom, then I'll show it off to you guys. It says, Frankenstein, in seeking life, I created death, a classic tale of scientists, Victor Frankenstein and the creature he brings to monstrous life. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a close-up of what it says there. And I have a review for this, so if you guys want to check that out, please do so. I really enjoyed it. My mom really, really enjoyed it. So I definitely wanted to get that for her. And then for my pickup, I actually shockingly don't have any Stranger Things merch, and that is obviously my favorite Netflix IP. And this one was really cool. You can see a bunch of, actually I'll show you this real quick. It says Netflix in there, size medium, and Stranger Things. But, you know, you can get a bunch of those just like black and red t-shirts that just say Stranger Things. But this material was really cool. I don't know how to describe it, but it was just like a thicker type of material. And what was really cool is it says Stranger Things, but it also has the bicycle. And it also has, what does it say? EST 1983, Hawkins, and meets the Upside Down in the other corner. So I love this sort of like off-white, brown, beige type of color. And yeah, I definitely had to get one just because the upcoming season was coming up. And like I said, I didn't have any Stranger Things t-shirts or merch, which was kind of crazy. And this one was more expensive. This one was $40. So a little bit expensive here. but that other one wasn't bad at 30. So yeah, those were my pickups, and I had a great time at the Netflix house. What is your favorite Netflix IP? And if you're in the Texas area, are you planning on going to the upcoming opening of their Netflix house? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go watch Netflix today.